shoot, I forgot Instagram. Okay. Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. This is a late night read. How y'all doing? Thank you for sharing. Truly appreciate it. Hi, Audrey. Hey, Loki. Hey, Alduro. Jezebel Slayer. I like that. Steel. I can't pronounce that, so I don't want to butcher it. Hey. I've been on earlier. Hey, Elisa. How you doing? Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. How y'all doing? Hey, hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, Israel, Mimi. Hey, friend. Garcia? Maria. Hey, Maria. Hey, Happy. XOLV. Hey, Dollface. Hey, hey, Australia. Hi, Jessica. How y'all doing? All right. Yes, I'm back. I told you I was coming back. I just had to take care of some things, okay? So let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afrozine. And today I'm reading for the Beautiful Handsome Collective. Hello, Collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, flowers, 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 flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. So this may be a trigger warning. Please keep in mind this is a collective read, so not everything is going to resonate with you, but this was one of a requested topic that a few of you guys wanted me to kind of tap into, so we're going to tap into it. And the channel message here is kidnapping failed, okay? Kidnapping failed. So you have a very unhinged ex here that really feels, and this could be a feminine ex or a masculine ex, however it resonates. But there's a very unhinged, not well individual, very delusional, that really feels like you have to obey everything that they say and do. And if you don't obey what they say or do, that you're going to receive harsh consequences. Yeah, right, y'all. There's a lot of money that's supposedly supposed to be over your head. And this ex here really thinks that they could kind of set the course or set set everything up to put you in a position where you were to be kidnapped. I'm not going to save this live on Instagram, okay, because this is more of a darker topic. But you'll be able to review and revisit this this live or reading on YouTube, okay? There was an attempt kidnapping that this ex was supposed to do, okay? Of course it failed, but it's starting to become very annoying. It's past annoying that this ex really feel like that you belong to them and only them. They feel like because you move forward and you didn't want anything to do with them, you completely closed the chapter from the past here, that they feel like the world's over. And the reason why they feel the world's over is because you are the missing key or the component to speaking the truth, or to basically speak up in regards to what this person has been doing maliciously behind your back. So this ex-lover here has gathered up a couple of their friends. It was an actual, supposed to be like a robbery gone wrong. They had this all planned out. This was all in my meditative state. But they had this all planned out here. And you were supposed to be the victim of a supposedly kidnapping. Okay? This has a lot to do with insurance policy. So if your ex has like your social security or any type of pertinent information surrounding like your identity here, there's a policy out and they felt disrespected that you move forward. So this was like the last resort here in trying to, what's the word? Trying to think of the word. Like position themselves as if they are the big dog in your life, but it didn't happen in that way. This is a complete backfire here. This was an elaborate plan. See, all eyes are on this person, on this ex here. So people are now aware just how hateful this ex has been towards you. They're really coming off as a hater, and they're coming off as a manipulator, a liar, someone that's very jealous, someone that's filled with envy here. And they don't like that type of spotlight here. They feel like they are the laughing stock of their group, whatever, however, okay? They figured that since they isolated you, that you would not have anyone to come to your rescue. They felt like that no one would be able to get to you, to assist you, or to help you. Hey, Carlo. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Boom. They felt like that you would not have the capabilities of like getting away or protecting yourself if something was to indeed happen here, okay? Now, the way that this was supposed to happen, or the way that they were trying to set this up here, was that they wanted to create some form of an argument with you here. They wanted you to be all up in your feelings. They wanted you to be very upset at them. They want you to be very irate with them, because if you are yelling or if you are projecting onto them, it kind of gives them the energy to kind of muster up to actually go through with this. Like they need a reason. You need to give them a reason as to why this should be successful, and you didn't give them that reason. You didn't argue with them, you didn't fight with them, you didn't yell at them, you didn't do anything but just move forward here. And that irritates this person to no end here, okay? So now that they are the laughing stock of their group here, they feel like this kidnapping thing was supposed to be, or it is the end all be all, or it's the last resort that they feel that they can do to, number one, get your attention, or to kind of more so make you know or feel like they are the boss of you. And none of that's true, of course, okay? Let's see what else is going on here. This might be a short read. So you're able to put all the puzzle pieces together when it comes to this person. I will call them a riffraff, because that's what they are. This is a riffraff trash, okay? Hey, what's up, boo? You're putting all the pieces together to really see just how unwell or mentally disturbed this person is. Hello, how you doing? They can't deal with the abandonment of you leaving them behind. So they feel like that you should pay because you left them behind. There are other friends that were involved in this. And the friends at one point in time, they were okay to do this. But because you are, for whoever resonates, of course, with this story, because you are speaking up and out in regards to what they attempt to do towards you, the friends of this ex-lover here is very afraid, because they have some other things, beneath their belt. They're not good people. They're basically unsavory characters, okay? So they have other things, criminalistic minds, or criminal activities that they have done, and they don't want to get caught with the things, or basically their bones from the past. They don't want their skeletons to be exposed to the world, so they're backing up off of you. which leaves this ex here to be by themselves to attempt to try to do this thing towards you, but it's not going to work. See, for me, I'm speaking for myself here, but generally, I don't understand why this ex feels like you are afraid of them. For whoever resonates with this story, like for some reason, this ex really feels like you're very afraid, you're very timid, you're very quiet, you're not going to speak up, you're not going to do anything. Like they just feel like you're very meekly and you're not. You know, you're very strategic in all that you do, the way that you maneuver through life, the way that you think, the way that you speak. You're very logical, or you've become masterful in the logistics of self. And this person feels like they could, what's the word? They could like mess with you emotionally. They feel like that they can get a rise out of you. And they need to solidify that with the group that they planned this BS with. To be like, see, I told you. See, I told you how the collective is. See, this is why we got to do this, what we got to do it. So here's the plan here. The plan was to get you upset, to get you to yell and berate them and curse at them and yell at them and da-da-da-da. That would have gave them the ammunition to come towards you to do this. If this was successful, which it's not successful, but I'm still going to tell you what their plans were, okay? They would have came to your house. They would have ransacked your home. They would have made it look like a robbery. And they were supposed to take you or abduct you from your home. Then they were going to pump you with, so I'm hearing methamphetamine. That's what I'm hearing, like meth. That's what I'm hearing. Or some form of a very harsh substance that might not do well with your body, okay? This is a trigger warning because y'all asked for it, so, okay, so this is a trigger warning. Then the next step there is that they would have tried to intimately attack you to where your defenses are down. You wouldn't know what was going on. They wanted you to feel like helpless. Okay? They wanted you to feel helpless. They want you to feel hopeless. Okay? All of this because they want this insurance payout and they're not going to receive it. They're not going to get a dime over anything that pertains to you. They're not. And they keep telling these so-called friends, yeah, we about to hit a lick, and we about to this, and we about to that, and we about to da-da-da. And none of this is going to work. It's just not. But don't worry. Who don't hear will feel. And they gonna feel. I agree. They can't manifest nothing in the light. I agree. That's why they need you. We're talking about an ex-lover here, CC. This is why they needed you to be a part of this foolish plan. So, okay, I'll put it in this way. So you see this paperwork here or a letter here. So they're like strategically sat down and planned this out here. They strategically sat here and planned this out to see it through. And at the end of it all, they would have, I'll say, dispose of yourself. If that makes sense, because I got to be careful how I say the words that I'm saying. But after they would have done all what they would have done to you, they would have disposed your body in a very gruesome or negative way. And they kind of just would have left you just there, if that makes sense. Like this person feels like you belong to them. like a ball and chain. And they feel like that no matter what you do, they're always going to be like a part of you. Or they feel like that they're always going to be 10 steps ahead of you. They're not. They would never be 10 steps ahead of you, okay? As long as I'm sitting here, they would never be 10 steps ahead of you, okay? But anywho here, they just feel like that you belong to them and you must do what they say. What they say goes, okay? And that's just not going to happen here. Now, this plot has been exposed, of course, not only to you if you're not aware of this, but it's also going to be exposed to other people. So as I mentioned before, they have a laundry list of things that they have done towards you, a laundry list of negative things. And all those things are going to be put out for everyone to see. This is a time, we're in an era for the next 20 years. It is really, 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 really not looking good for individuals that do nothing but speak lies. It's going to be very uncomfortable to be able to live here on earth under the guise of illusions and lies. The next 20 years is literally about exposure and the truth of self, the truth of others and the truth of self. And they're not going to be able to handle, yes, the timelines are shifting. Yes, really is shifting. And they're not going to be able to handle that. They're not going to be able to handle the timelines that we are currently in and moving forward. They're not going to be able to handle this here. So basically what I'm saying, all of their malicious crimes that they have committed in the past here will no longer be hidden. Everything will be out in the open here. Okay, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the lashes or sexy diva lashes. Thank you. Thank you, boo. It's not your fault. I confess my sins to God. Can you? He forgave me. What that got to do with me? You do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. But I refuse. I'm not praying for nobody that has went against me maliciously. I don't understand why y'all not getting that about me yet. I'm not praying for no betterment of an individual that is very cold-hearted and callous towards me. I am not going to give my good energy to someone that don't give not 1/8 of a F about me. So stop asking me and stop telling me to pray for enemies. That's the most silliest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm tired of hearing about that. I will not. I refuse. I ain't doing it. It is what it is. If that energy is not giving them a pardon, why in the F am I giving them a pardon? If you can't understand that, then you don't belong over here. Agreed. I'm not taking on anybody's karma by praying life into them. I'm not giving life into someone that's already dead. I'm not. It is what it is. I just mentioned the next 20 years is nothing about truth and exposure. I'm not going to pray for someone that has been praying on my downfall maliciously, quietly behind my back. I ain't doing it. Thank you, B2. All right. No chances. They just getting, they smelling foul in the front, just block them. No chances, no warnings, just get them out of here. Throw them in the trash where they belong. We not dealing with no karmics tonight or moving forward ever, period. I ain't dealing with no karmics anymore. I'm just not. I don't have time for it. All right, what else? As I mentioned, they were talking. Everybody on their cell phone, everybody texting, everybody communicating. It could be through burner phones. It could be through social media like DMs and things of that nature. But they were communicating at one point in time to kind of set this up here. And what they were trying to do is they were going to use a friend that you weren't aware about or that you did not know about to come towards you, to knock on your door. Hey, something happened, my car broke down, like some kind of silly whatever. And that was supposed to get you to come outside and more so help them with whatever issue it is. Ain't nobody doing this foolishness, child. And again, I don't know why this ex don't feel like you're protected. Yeah, you could be spiritually protected, but you could also be physically protected. Like, I don't understand why they don't think that they will get they ASS handled to them if they even think of doing something like this in this caliber. You have every right to protect yourself. Legally, of course. You have every right to protect yourself. And I really, really, truly feel like this ex really feels like that you won't do it, child. Please. Try it and see. Try it and see. Ain't nobody playing with mentally ill individuals anymore. Nobody's playing with this anymore. People are being unalive because they want to walk away, or they want to disconnect, or they want anything to do with, you know what I mean? You don't want anything to do with this riffraff trash. And they want to penalize you for that? This is an attempted M, a well thought out attempted M. It's not the first time they attempted to do this foolishness over your head. They had other plans that had failed miserably. The spell work not affecting you. The taunting is not affecting you. The gossip is not affecting you. Anything that they do, it does not affect you. You know why? Because you don't care about this person. You're very cold and shut off to this person. They don't exist in your world. And they cannot understand, or they cannot fathom the idea that you don't want anything to do with them. I did. DEYJ, yes. It's funny how they painted you as a very violent person, and you're not a violent person. But they're trying to put you in a predicament or a situation where you come off as such so they can feel very justifiable in doing this foolishness. It's just not going to work. It's just not. It's just not going to work. This person is a false person. This ex is a false person. And everybody's going to see just how desperate they were to harm you. As I said what I said, the community is going to see just how desperate and in despair this false person is. They refuse to leave you alone, which goes back to my live from earlier. There's a reason why certain people have to go through harsh karma. And this is one of them. What's going on, boo? What's going on TikTok? Let me see. Oh, okay. I always say it's the quiet ones that you have to watch out for. Because you never know what they're thinking. You never know how they're coming. You never know how they moving. You don't know anything. They just quiet and they just chill. I wouldn't mess with a quiet one. There's reasons behind that. There's logic behind that. Versus someone, rah, 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 da, 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 you ain't high, you ain't that. And you be looking like, oh, okay. The loudest ones are always the weakest ones. Always. Always the weakest ones. They so-called want to kidnap you and put you in harm's way. Bad health is in reverse. You ain't going nowhere, boo. You got stuff to do. I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all have stuff to do. Where you going? Nowhere. Where you going, boo? Nowhere. They despise you that much. They need a group of people to kidnap you. This ex here, this toxic ex, yes, they're very toxic, but they can't do it on their own lonesome. This is why I take it serious, but I can't take it serious. If that makes sense. They're trying to push off that they're an imminent threat towards you, but they need a group of people to feel that way. Where's the threat in that? Like I said, I just look at things differently. Where is the threat in that? Man. You so scary. You need a group of people to come together to do something to a person by themselves. That makes sense? Would that ever make sense? My God. They're going to jail. Either physical jail or they could be in a mental jail. And as I stated before, this was all over a courtship that you don't want. You may have been the breadwinner in the connection. Unexpected income is in reverse. So when you left, you took your income. Clearly, you need to survive on, you need to survive for whatever you need to do for self. It meant that you make more money than them, that you're more stable than them, that you're doing better than them, you're more prominent than they'll ever be. This is nothing but hogwash and trash. This ex is. That's what they are. Hogwash and trash. These are the same individuals that will, when the morning comes, they'll roll out of bed. They won't take care of themselves. They won't cleanse themselves. They won't do anything in the upright, but they quick to fix their nasty, foul mouth to speak ill about you. Anywho, we have coffin here, child. You ain't going in this, boo. You're not. Expectation is in reverse. You ain't going nowhere. You of high honor, you ain't going anywhere. Okay, I want to make that very clear. Very, very, very clear. Don't have any conversation with this person. Keep yourself protected all times. If you need to pull out your pew, whatever you need to do, make sure you protect yourself. Because I don't know who this person feel like they fooling with this foolishness here. They keep looking for something and they just might get it. I'm just telling you. Because they won't stop. They won't stop. They would not stop. And they think SHIT is sweet, and it's not. This person's always partying, always doing extracurricular activities. That's what I was going to say. These friends are going to turn on this ex. These friends may actually hurt this ex. I try not to be too brash and harsh when it comes to certain things. Man. This ex is not surrounded by good-spirited individuals. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. And everyone within this group is arguing and fighting. Well, you said, well, how do they know that this was going to happen? But you said that they weren't smart. You said they were naive. You said they were unintelligent. You said that they were scared. You said this, you said that. And you're not any of those things that they saying, man. Any of these things that they say, you're not. And that's why this person or this group of people, these so-called friends group, is going to turn on this person, because they're going to realize that this person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're going to turn on him. This person literally has death, literally attached to them. They think it's a game. They really, truly think it's a game. Okay. You know what happens when you play stupid games, right? Oh, okay. This person may have tried to marry you just for money. As I mentioned, you are the breadwinner. You were the breadwinner in the connection. They couldn't stand that. Threatening is in reverse. Threatening is in reverse. Still be aware as to what they are attempting to do towards you. But this is not going to happen in the way that they feel it is. It's not. It's just not. Trying to cyberbully you to get a rise out of you. Like, we're really dealing with immature adults. And I'm tired of dealing with immature adults that won't take no for an answer, that don't know how to chill, that don't know how to stay in their lane. There's so many gardening tools, and there's so many lower level derelicts of individuals out here that they can entertain, that are willing to entertain the foolishness that they want them to do, but they don't want that. They want you because you refuse them. So they're trying to make your life a living hell because you refuse to entertain their foolishness. They can't take no for an answer. Oh, well. Oh, well. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Oh, well. Yes, no is a complete sentence, and you have every right to say no. Imagine you say no, somebody want to plan a kidnapping, trying to pull you out your house because you refuse to entertain their foolishness. Man. Some of y'all, for whoever resonates, you may have moved. Okay? Thank you. You may have moved. And they're not aware, or they don't have privy. They're not privy to your like mailing address or your home address. They abuse divination. They do. They're looking for dirt. They're not going to find anything. They're just not. They ain't going to find nothing. They're abusing divination to locate you, to find out where you are, to see if you're with a new person. And if they find out that you're with a new person, like all hell is supposed to break loose to you. Like, what? Thank you, Timothy. What? Man. All while trying to have you in a love affair, in a third-party situation. They want you to be okay with being in a third party and swapping nastiness, nasty juices, and you're supposed to just sit there and take that. Yuck. Absolutely yuck. They're looking you up. Thank you, Heather. They're looking you up. Hey, Kai. And they can't find anything. And that makes them beat on their little chest. That's the reptile. That's how they look, child. And that's how they sound. Because no matter what they attempt to do to you, they just cannot beat you. They can't beat you. They can't. They're telling people that you still want them. You still chase after them. You've never chased after this invalid. This reckless CUNT. If I was just on YouTube, I would give this CUNT a piece of my mind. But I can't. This reckless wreck of a nastiness, a ball of nastiness. Telling people that you still want to be with them. You don't want nothing to do with this derelict. Nothing at all. This person don't even wipe themselves properly. Why you want to be with somebody that don't know how to wipe themselves properly? A simple task that they supposed to do good for self, they can't even do. They don't wash themselves properly. They don't clean themselves properly. And they want you to tussle and fight with that foulness. I'm so tired of these riffraffs. I am. I'm tired of them. They're in grief and in denial because you're not coming back. What exactly are you going back to? Love and hearts and hugs and stuff? No. You ain't going back to that. They're in grief and they're in denial because they don't want you speaking up in regards to what they attempt to do towards you. These individuals don't go to the dentist. They don't go and check up on their health. Thank you, Ascended Master. They don't go and check up on their health. Their underwear full of skid marks. They're nasty and smelling, stink and foul. And you have to entertain this. You must entertain this foolishness. This person's sleeping around with every Tom, Dick, and Harry of both sexes. They can't keep their nastiness to themselves. They want to sling it all over. But they expect for you to be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Child, please. As I mentioned before, since they like to play with candles, and this is especially for the karmic feminines that like to play with candles, open up your leg, right? Get a candle and stick it up there and try to invigorate some cleanliness in that hole you call a CUNT, okay? Or get a bath bomb and juke it up there and see if you can teach your CUNT to cleanse itself. How about that? Trying to harm somebody, but you're not even clean. Because smell the nastiness so far away. Listen, I'm sick and tired. I am so sick and tired of these individuals. Since they want to play with candles, stick it up there and teach that hole, that glory hole you call a CUNT, right? Imagine you fighting against a dirt. Let me pick sense out of nonsense. Fighting against a dirt. That's what they want you to fight for. Child, please. No discipline or etiquette when it comes to cleanliness. But they got all the time in the world to want to fight you. Fight with soap. Go get a bath bomb. Maybe a bath bomb might not even be strong enough. There's so many different soaps out there. Karmic. but you want to pick a fight and you're not even clean to begin with. These people afraid water. They afraid soap, but they ain't afraid to fight. Make that make sense? You may have even told this person they need to take a bath because they smelling rink and stink. Rink and stink. You told this individual, I'm sure, you need to bathe. You need to take care of self. Stop trying to F everything down that you see and smell. This is deplorable. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. This is deplorable. This is deplorable acts that you want no parts of. Wait, somebody said something about holy? Do they think every water is holy water? I don't know. I don't know. This person will go days without taking care of themselves, but they want to try to kidnap you. Child, please. Go on, bathe, karmic. You're smelling stink. Might want to be around you with your nastiness. Move. You could get a toilet brush. You could juke up there and you can scrub and dub all the epithelial cells that are not clean to get a good start. It's the new year. You need new hygienic methods, karmic. New hygienic methods. And stop worrying about the divine collective. We not smelling foul and stink. It smells like a chicken coop on a summer day. You ever pass by a store that sells chickens, live chickens? And you can purchase it to, and you smell how stink and foul it smells? That's them. That's them. That's what we dealing with on the regular. Somebody that don't bathe themselves. People who don't use panty liners or won't even know what a panty liner is. Confirmation. People who walk in this earth with no underwear on, and as soon as they take the flap of their jeans off, you're seeing all this muckiness between their legs, but they want to kidnap us. Kidnap soap. I can't take them serious. I just can't. Can't take them serious. Anywho, we have fears. You see them coming, get a bucket of water and soap. Make sure it's hot and just dash away on them. I bet you they'll run. She tried to clean me with soap. He tried to clean me with soap. Yeah, I promise you. Get a big bucket of hot water. Put some bleach in that. Put some soap in that. And just dash it away towards them and see what happens to them. I promise you they'll run away. You'll need a tetanus shot dealing with this nastiness. Somebody in your big age don't like to shower themselves, but you trying to plan a heist to kidnap the collective. Make that make sense? Anywho, message or warning. This is the only warning that they are going to receive. It's the only warning that they're going to receive. You know them big, if you live in big cities like New York City and like Philly, the streets are pretty narrow. And when you had those block parties, hey boo, when you had those block parties, they got those big bristle brushes, the brooms, the street brooms. Yeah, they need that. Instead of worrying about trying to kidnap and do malicious things towards the collective. That's what they need. A block party broom. A big hard bristle broom. That's what they need. They refuse to free themselves of the funk that they keep sitting in and festering in. These people irritating me, yes? They just irritating me. You won't even bathe yourself, but you want it. Man, they people irritating me, yes? We have detachment here. You don't want nothing to do with this firebomb of filth. This is what this person is, a firebomb of filth. Drama. All they are filled with drama and filth. That's it. Mouth smelling fresh. And when I say fresh smelling, stink. Fresh means stink. That's what it means. Probably have plaque all over their teeth. They ain't brushing their tongue. Their underwear probably 5, 7, 8, 10 years. Then the last time they buy something new. And they want to plan to kidnap you. To put you where? Where they gonna put you? All they care about is their glory hole being stuffed. That's all they care about, the front way or back way. All they care about is their glory hole being stuffed. 5 seconds of shame is all they care about. But they want to take you away from you. Paying all this spell work, but they don't have money for self. Anywho, we have quality time here. You're going to spend a lot more quality time with self. They're in their ego, but not soon enough, because people are going to know just how nasty they are. You know they leave booty crumbs on the toilet. These are the type of individuals we talk about here that leave booty crumbs on a toilet seat. Leave skid marks on a toilet seat. These are the type of people that you don't want to use a restroom after or before. Deja vu, and I'm sure deja vu means you went through this before with this person. You smell, you stink. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. You're smelling foul and stink. But nobody would tell you that or tell them that. Anywho, we have surrender here. Skid row on the toilet seat. Skid row in their underwear. Sometimes they don't wear underwear. Sometimes they just wear their jeans or their pants or whatever, and you could see it there too. You be like, what is that? Oh, that ain't nothing. That's sweat. That is not sweat. That's ass marks. Skid marks. They embarrassed for that though. But they're not embarrassed to try to plan something despicable in this manner. I told you 2025 is going to be the year of exposure. That goes for the funkness too, the cleanliness and the nastiness as well. These people not clean whatsoever. They not. They're going to lose faith because this is not going to work. It's just not. They want to put you in domestic violence situations, which is not going to happen. Very narcissistic and smelly. Narcissistic and smelly. You could be divorced from this person because you probably can't take that smell anymore. They're untrustworthy. You can't trust them in the bathroom because they won't take time to clean themselves. Spending 10, 15, 20 minutes in the bathroom and ain't doing nothing but just having the water running and just wasting your water. These people are just nasty. And you want me to take you serious? I would never take these people serious. They're heartbroken because you are financially successful or you're soon to be. However it resonates. This is a karmic here. I talk any things tonight. I talk any things tonight. Nobody wants a smelly bum to be around. Nobody wants to be around a smelly bum, Libra. I'm sure the apple don't fall far from the tree, because if they smelling nasty and foul like this, I'm sure the parent that raised them probably smelling like this too. Fresh and out of timing. This ex will be homeless. They dropped the soap, but they never picked it up. You're supposed to pick up the soap and you drop it to clean yourself. They dropped it and left it right there and just watch it melt away. That's what they do with your soap. They drop it on the floor and they just watch it melt away. They won't pick it up to use it. Thank you. They literally would stand in the bathroom or sit in the bathroom and just waste your water. Yo, my water wastes. And when they come out, their whole skin's dry. Not an ounce of wetness or not an ounce of any type of evidence that they took care of themselves. These are the type of individuals that's trying to fight for you. This person's spirit is blight. Very blighted. How you gonna be jealous of the collective because you don't know how to wash yourself right? Child, please. Kay says on YouTube, they just raggedy and ashy spirit. I believe very blighted, blighted. That's what they are. They're locusts. That has a STD, may have had multiple STDs in their lifetime, but they won't talk about that. They talk about everything else underneath the sun, but they won't speak about the STDs that they're carrying. That they manifested for their garden tool ways. Imagine somebody laying and sleeping with that. So you mean to tell me when they pull down their pants, you don't smell that nastiness? Man, that's why people, it's just, man. I don't get it. I don't get that, man. Soap is like what, $7, $8 for a box? A box of thing, a soap for Dove is like what, $13? You get like 6 in a pack. You get the body wash for like $8. But you want to fight with us? No, fight with soap, boo. You don't know what an STD is? Sexually transmitted disease? You'll be victorious in this. You're going to see this karmic fall very hard. Very, very, very hard. You could be in Aries. You're going to see them fall very hard. And they're going to wish that this never happened to them. Or they're going to wish they never came up against you. We got hope in reverse. This will not continue. So we could be dealing with, you could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn, or Taurus. Things will not regenerate with this person. Strong Aries, however that resonates. And vitality, Taurus. Longevity, all this thing. All this is negative, man. We have longevity, vitality, and positivity. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, all negative. I'm going to stop right there. The so-called plan that they have to do towards you is going to fail. It's not going to work. They have more important things that they need to worry about. They need to pick the strongest soap out there to take care of what they need to take care of. Could be a Libra. You could be, they could be. We have Gemini. You could be, they could be. They always sound tough behind keyboards, but never behind soap. We got Aries. We have Virgo. Scorpio. Imagine being a tight ass or a smart ass, but not with soap. Cancer. Pisces, I don't even think holy water would do anything. It may actually burn their skin. I'm being very honest with you. I don't even feel holy water will be enough for them. Not even Florida water. Not even a little cap full of bleach will be good for them. They need a good scrub down. A very good scrub down. Maybe they'll come back to their senses. Aquarius. Cancer. Somebody said toilet water. Somebody said toilet water. Capricorn. So it could be sexually transmitted disease and sexually transmitted demon. Okay, so the sexually transmitted demon will be more so on the spiritual side or the aspect of things. And then the sexually transmitted disease, it'll be the mundane thing. So everything starts in the spiritual world first, and then it comes down to the mundane. So it can go either way. We have Sagittarius. Maybe I'll come on and explain a little bit more in depth in regards to what is a STD or sexually transmitted demon. I can come on here probably tomorrow. I'll write it down and I'll go further and explain it, okay? Taurus, one more, and Virgo. All right, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm not keeping this live up on Instagram. You're going to have to check it out on YouTube, same for TikTok, okay? So until next time or for the next one, y'all stay safe, stay clean, as I know you are. Stay true and be the best person that you can be. All right, y'all have a great night. All right, talk to y'all. See ya. Thank you so much for the gifts. I truly appreciate it. Bye, TikTok. Bye, Instagram. Bye, YouTube. Love ya. Smooches.